We've known a planned so-called Inter-Korea summit has been in the works for a couple of weeks, but now, at last, comes confirmation. A senior DPRK official saying the North and South Korea agreed to hold the Inter-Korea summit on April the 27th in 2018 at the Peace House of Panmunjom, in accordance with the will of the leaders. Panmunjom is the uninhabited village just south of the demilitarized zone that separates the two Koreas. If the meeting takes place, Jong Un will become the first DPRK leader to set foot on South Korean soil for almost 70 years, not since before the Korean War, which ended in 1953.
We will closely consult with the North to make the Inter-Korean summit, which is scheduled for late April, a success.
On the agenda, according to the South Koreans, the possible denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, exchange visits for people between the North and the South, and Kim's newfound popularity among his peers. It's extraordinary to think that this time last year the world was out to get Jong Un to hobble his government through the threat of sanctions if he didn't back off his nuclear ambitions. Now, after his successful visit to Beijing this week with President Xi, world leaders seem ready for one-on-ones with a man they once derided. President Xi's special representative has been in Seoul, sounding a positive note on Kim's Beijing trip.
We believe Kim's visit will help the denuclearization of the Korean peninsula, ensure peace and security, and resolve problems regarding the peninsula through political negotiations and discussions.
The highest profile of those future discussions with world leaders, of course, is the upcoming talks Kim is slated to have with President Trump in May, venue as yet unannounced. But the Japanese are known to be angling for talks too, going through their embassy in Beijing, as are the Russians, who may invite Kim to Moscow. All this despite the fact that he may have halted nuclear testing for now, but Jong Un may not be ready to give up his nuclear goals just yet. John Terrett, CGTN, Washington.